Hey guys, I'm Chewy Mew, but my real name is Eric, and welcome to another Chewy Mew review, where I basically review my Spider-Man figures, or, kind of just whatever I want to review, like a piece of cheese. And today we're going to be taking a look at not a Toy Biz figure, but instead we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Black Suit Spider-Man. Get the feet straight there. So this figure comes with two accessories. He comes with a head of a beaten up Peter with like a black eye, some cuts on his face and stuff. He's still smiling though. There they are. And while I did say before I'm not too big of a fan of the Hasbro figures, I do think this looks awesome. Looks like a really good figure. Also, you can swap out the hands here. While I'm swapping out the hands, so this figure I actually didn't buy it for myself. It was actually like I think a birthday gift or a Christmas gift or some kind of gift. Someone gave it to me. Like I didn't actually buy this one myself. I will say that is the one thing I like about the Hasbro figure. I do like that about Hasbro, that they give you interchangeable hands. Like these two are fist hand. On the hands, the black suit, the symbiote Spider-Man has the a little black dot on the center, but this one doesn't have the black dot to show that it's not the symbiote. But either way, really good looking figure. I think it looks really awesome. The one thing also I don't like about Hasbro figures too much is that pretty much all the Spider-Man use this same body mold, which I don't think it looks bad. It looks good, but I don't know. Toy Biz would like here and there switch it up. Like, you'd sometimes get a figure with a different body and it changes here and there. Yeah, they were learning how they were doing stuff, but I just wish Hasbro would like switch up the body mold, Like, it sounds like I'm just complaining, but but either way. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Let's take a look at the face. Bend the legs so we can get a look at the face. Pretty good looking Spider-Man face, I will say. Looks pretty good. And there's the spider on the front. There's a spider on the back. And yeah. Also, just, to prove it, or, just for fun, you see there it says on that foot, it says, can't see that. Can't even see it in real life. I can't see what that says, actually. I think 2016 Marvel, and the other one says Hasbro, made in China, because everything's made in China. But either way, I think it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, getting some pretty dynamic poses. Typically this guy, typically I display the Hasbro figures by themselves. I display all the Hasbro figures together, which a lot of them, they're not on display, actually. They have them put away, because I don't have much room for all of the other figures. But usually I display the Hasbro ones together, which is probably maybe like 8 or 9 of them. But typically I would display all the Hasbros together, and then all the Toy Biz ones together too. Or like if it's like even if it's like a Hasbro re-release of a Toy Biz figure, I'd still display it with the Toy Biz, because it's, like the sculpt was made by Toy Biz originally. But either way, let's go over his articulation. So the head's on a ball joint, pretty good ball joint, pretty good range of motion. And the neck looks down all the way and looks up all the way. Also, just for the sake of showing you guys how the head looks, pop the head on, and cut this part out. There we go. Put the head on. The head ball joint is a lot tighter. I'm kind of scared of moving because I feel like I'm gonna break the neck. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. It's kind of hard to get the head straight. I don't know why the head's so tight with this one, but I'm always scared that it's going to break. But either way, it looks kind of crooked. But either way, he has a crunch here in the torso. It doesn't crunch back too much or forward too much. It does offer some pretty good motion. He does have like these joints. I'm not sure what this is called, where you can move the arms in and you can move them out more. Looks pretty cool. I also like how they put the white for it to make it look like the spider logo continues. When you crunch them in, the white disappears, and you can see the white on the back. I think that looks pretty cool. The arms rotate all the way around. The arms don't go up all the way. They only go up halfway. That's another thing with Hasbro figures. A lot of them, they make them so the arms only go up halfway. But like the one thing is, like, if you want to have the arm higher up, you could rotate it around like that to make the arm look like it's higher up like that. And then you just rotate the joint, spin the arm around. He has a rotation here too, below the shoulder joint, double bend in the elbow, which it looks like the upper one doesn't go, looks like the lower arm doesn't go up too much. Rotation here in the wrist pivots and goes back. The reason it works like that is because this joint here, or the hand on itself, actually has a joint, which I think that's also really cool, that they give you interchangeable hands and they have articulation on them. I think that's pretty cool. The other arm has the same articulation, the same hand. He rotates here in the waist, which that joint's pretty tight, pretty good. The legs kick out. They kick up all the way. They don't go back too much because the butt sculpt blocks it. You could kind of make him do the splits. It looks really weird, but he kind of can do the splits that way. He can't do the splits this way. Like, again, like they did with the arms, you can't put them all the way down. He has rotation here below the leg joint here. Double bend in the knee, and here on the leg, it actually has like a code on the leg. Right there, you can see it, but I don't think that means anything. Double bend in the knee, which I just said, I think. And the toe goes, or the ankle goes back pretty good, or the foot goes forward pretty good. It has an ankle pivot, but the way Hasbro does them is that the ankle pivot rotates around like that, which I think that's pretty cool. So like if you're putting them here and you want to have the foot bent, like something like if you want to do something like that. I never really know how to pose figures too good. I kind of just look up pictures of like cool Spider-Man figure poses, and then I kind of do those. But there he is. Overall, I think this is a good-looking figure. I think it looks really good. The articulation, honestly, is good. But I'm not too interested in collecting the Hasbro figures just because so many of them have the same articulations. To me, it's not too exciting. Like, to me, that was the fun thing with the Toy Biz figures, how pretty much all the articulation on the villains and a lot of the Spider-Man figures was different. Like, yeah, they did reuse the same body mold for other figures and stuff. But I don't know. To me, it felt like more... felt more interesting. Like, you'd open a package and it was like, ooh, what articulation is this figure gonna have? How does his joints move? How does this one work? Like, even if the joint moves aren't consistent and some of them have more articulation than others, to me it was just really fun. Like, as a kid, it was really fun, and probably like that's nostalgia talking, and just like, you know, that's what I grew up with, so it's probably why I like them more. I will say, however, this is a really awesome looking figure. Like, a lot of the Toy Biz or Hasbro figures from Marvel Legends, they look really good. I already have a lot of them at Toy Biz, so I'm not too interested in getting more, you know? But either way, let me know what you think about this review. Let me know what you think about this figure. I think this figure looks really awesome. And, you know, if you like this video, you know, leave a like. If you want to see more reviews, subscribe. And if you want to see my other reviews, there's a link in the description which takes you to a playlist with all my figure reviews. So far, I have probably like 26 reviews maybe. But either way, I will see you guys in the next review. Wow.